Hey, hey, y'all. Can you hear me clearly? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who do we have in the chat? Hey, Patricia, Monique, and Misty. How y'all doing? I am not on screen today right now because this is going to be a very quick live. Okay. I am here. Can y'all hear me? Give me a quick thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay. Lisa said yes. Okay, I had a phone call come through. I just put my phone on do not disturb, so we should be good to go. I was saying that um I hope you guys didn't mind me not being on screen right now because I just wanted to do a quick live, okay? Just a really quick live to play this video for you guys. Um and to welcome you guys to the chat and give a quick disclaimer when it comes to me and how I make my comment my commentary. Okay, I seen in my last video my early morning stream, people was complaining about me being in the dark and having my PJs on. I just want y'all to know I will cuss you out in my comments. If you come at me wrong in my comments, I will. And keep in mind that this is my channel, y'all. So I can come on screen however I please, okay? So you get disrespectful in my comments, I'm gonna get disrespectful right back with you. Okay. This is not for the viewers that are always here. I'm not even talking to y'all because y'all didn't even have a problem how I showed up this morning. I'm talking to the people that's gonna catch this replay and they never seen none of my content before. Okay. I'm talking to you. I will cuss you the fuck out. Just know. All right. Now, hey Candy. Who else we got? Peacefully. Hey, Peacefully. Yaya Scott. Miss Sexy the mod. Thank you. Welcome. Oh, who else we got? Jennifer. Hey girl. Lisa. Tanika. Who else we got? Is Liam. I hope I'm saying that right. He said, have you seen the Mark D? Mark D interview with Roxy and a young cousin Sierra talking about their trauma from Shannon. I think I seen a little bit of that, but I don't think I completed that. I probably need to go back and really watch it for real. Cause I didn't even see that part where they said they had some trauma with Shannon. So what they saying, they was being touched by her or something, allegedly. Peacefully say this is her damn channel. Yeah, like for the most part though, I try to come on here and show my face, but right now I really don't want to. Y'all know we was up so early this morning. I still haven't really got no sleep. Okay, keep in mind I have a toddler, so once my baby is up, I'm up. Okay, so keep that in mind. Thank you. What's the word? Hey girl. Exploited innocence. Hello. Caramel. Hey, girl. Oh, Liam. Liam. Okay. Okay. Morgan. Hey. Okay, so let me get to it. Cause I'm not sure if y'all seen this, but I think this is important. Um, why's my video? Hold on, y'all. Add to stage. What y'all say? Tamarin. I hope I'm saying that right. Hello. Caramel, new subscriber. Welcome. Thank you. You right, Miss B. You absolutely right. But you know, people will try to attack you in the comments, the trolls and stuff. And it's like I try not to even address them, but kind of get annoying. And I do not hold my mouth back when it comes to certain things. So I just want them to know that. Finally catch you. Yes, Miss Reed, but I'm not coming on screen right now. I might come back later and be on screen. But I'm glad you're here. Tiffany says, question, has it been established that Jarvis had two phones? He could have. He could have. I don't put it past him. Pink in all these locations, right? Right. You got a good point there. Nope, I just got on at 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Eastern. So I only been on about 7 minutes. Right now, I'm trying to figure out why my screen is not sharing. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm like, what is going on? I had to share a certain screen. Okay, so y'all just gonna have to listen, okay? Because it's really nothing to see. Just listen. This is the teacher of Naziyah Harris. And according to this teacher, she had known Naziyah since Naziyah was in first grade. So she's very familiar with her. Okay, here we go.
Thank you. Could you say your name for the record?
Marilyn.
And what do you do for work?
I'm a sub at J.D. Clark School
And how long have you been a substitute teacher at J.D.
for like 3 years,
How long have you worked at J.D. Clark?
like 25 years.
I want to take your attention back to January 9th and 10th of 2024. During that time, and I guess the months leading up to that, were you familiar with someone by the name of Naziyah Harris?
Yes,
And how were you familiar with her?
she was a student at our school
And how long had you known Naziyah for?
since first grade,
So, and what grade was she in at that
8th grade.
time? On a 9th. Okay.
8th.
So you've known her roughly for 7 years.
Yes,
You said you're a substitute teacher at J.D. Clark. How do you get assigned to different classrooms?
if the teacher's absent or if they on prep, then I go to their classroom.
And were you in Naziyah's class on January 9th?
Yes,
And were you in Naziyah's class on January 10th?
no,
Sorry, were you the teacher assigned to Naziyah's class on the 10th?
No,
Okay, who was that teacher?
I don't know.
But you were on the 9th.
Yes,
And on the 9th, was Naziyah present in that classroom?
yes.
And do you remember, if you remember, what she was wearing?
I think she had a plaid jacket on and some blue jeans. It was like a winter jacket, but it was like plaid.
May I approach you?
Yes.
We're approaching what's already been admitted as exhibit 12. Do you recognize that photo, ma'am?
Yeah, that's okay.
And that's Naziyah?
Yes.
And do you recognize when that photo is from?
No,
Okay. As part of your, if you are going to be a substitute teacher, do you have to take attendance for class?
yes,
And did you do that on January 9th?
yes,
And is there a form that you fill out or handwrite in for taking attendance?
yes, this is one.
May I approach you?
Yes.
I'm approaching you with what's been marked as people's proposed exhibit 31. Hopefully we won't count it that's way. Do you recognize that document, Ms. Lee?
Yes,
And is that an attendance document from
Yes.
J.T. Clark?
yes,
And is that for Naziyah's class?
yes,
And does that include the dates from the 8th to the 12th of January 2024?
yes.
Move to admit people's proposed 31.
Any objection? No objection. It'll be a minute, people exhibit 31.
And on that document, does it say that Naziyah was present on January 9th?
Yes,
And how is that noted on that form?
a B,
Okay, and that stands for present?
yes,
And does it say she was present on the 10th?
yes,
It does say she was present.
yes.
Was, to your knowledge, she present on the 10th?
No,
How do you know that?
because me and Naziyah are together every day. She comes to my room to get snacks and she was not there on the 10th.
So you're 100% that she
I'm
was?
100% sure.
I vote.
Ross?
Mhm.
Ms. Lee.
Good morning.
So you said you were a sub at the school for 25 years?
No, I wasn't a sub for 25, for like 4 years. I've been in the building for 25 years.
Okay, so what other roles before you were a sub?
A lunch aide, school facilitator, a parent educator.
Okay. But you referenced seeing Naziyah almost daily?
Yes,
Okay, so even though you're a sub, you're always present in the
oh yeah,
building?
I'm always in the building.
Okay, and she comes to see you every day?
Yes.
What are those interactions usually like?
Most of the time, me and Naziyah, she comes, she pick up her breakfast. We talk in the hallway for a few minutes. She go to class, then at lunchtime, we see each other again because I have a snack bar in my room, and she usually come in there and get some snacks off the bar.
Okay, so when you say pick up her breakfast, is that part of your role?
No, that's not part of my role. That's in school. They have the breakfast set in the hallway, and they just pick their breakfast up.
Okay, but she stops by to see.
Yes, she stops by.
Okay, and did she do that on the 9th?
Yes,
So you were a substitute on the 9th,
yes.
and you said not the 10th.
No.
Were you a substitute prior to the 9th on the 8th?
I was a sub, I mean, I'm a substitute every day.
I'm sorry, her specific class.
I can't remember I was in her class and I did it.
Okay, so maybe not regularly meeting up to the 9th.
No. Because I think her teacher was there. Mr. Smith, I think he was there that day.
Okay, do you have an idea of how often you were a substitute in that specific class that year?
Ooh. Whenever Mr. Smith wasn't there, I don't know, maybe once a week.
Okay, so it sounds like the school, maybe they don't use lots of different subs, or is it always you if he's out?
No, we have subs that come in, but I'm what they call a building sub, and I'm just placing that building. But
Okay,
like if there's 5 teachers out there, we might have 5 subs.
okay. So there could be subs other than you in that class,
Yes.
but you were there somewhat.
Yes.
So you got to know Naziyah pretty well between, and did you find that she was acting at all unusual that day?
On the night she came in, she was acting very unusual because she usually just eat. I gave her an assignment, she did her assignment, she laid on the floor, which made me really suspect because she never does anything like that. And she said, Miss Lee, I need to go see the counselor. And I told her after we eat breakfast, I see if the counselor is there, but the counselor never came up to see her.
So does that mean that you told the counselor about the observations you made?
No, I've never seen the counselor because she never came up to see us. I guess she wasn't in the building that day.
Okay, does that mean you tried to ask her to come see you?
Yeah, I asked the security guard if the counselor come in because she sent her to my room, but she never came in.
Okay, so just the security guard.
Yeah,
Did you tell anyone about what you'd seen other than the security guard?
no,
And then Naziyah left at the usual time at the end of school?
yeah, at 2:40.
She got on the bus?
Yes,
So other than that behavior, she followed her usual routine?
yes,
And then I know you didn't sub the next day, but you were present in the building on the 10th?
yes.
Did you have any interaction with the police on the 10th?
I can't remember. On the 10th, I can't remember.
Did the police ever interview you related to this case?
They came in and they didn't interview me. They just, I think it was Officer Jackson. That's the only person supposed to me.
Do you know when that was?
I can't give you a date, but it was like in, once it October.
Okay, October of this past year, 2024.
Yeah, 24.
And that was the first time.
Yes,
Okay, and the only time
until I got the subpoena.
until this is okay. And you're saying it wasn't really an interview? Well,
No, it wasn't an interview. She just told me that I would have to come to court. That's all she said. She didn't give me no interview.
Okay, just to let you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, no further questions. Thank you.
Yeah, very good. You said in October-ish of last year, 24, an Officer Jackson talked to you?
Yeah.
Do you know, does Officer Jackson work for the Detroit Public School Department or Detroit Police Department?
I think Detroit Police Department.
And that was the first time you were contacted?
Yes.
I have another question.
Previously, or at the time, please watch us then.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's good time for a break. Back at 1:05,
Sounds good.
and we anticipated 5 more witnesses. Is that all right?
Yep.
Okay, all right. We're gonna recess until 1:05.
How many of y'all actually seen that testimony of the teacher or heard it? I do not think it's ironic that the nurse wasn't there that day, that somebody randomly marked her present that day, knowing that she wasn't there. If her grandmother, Annette, reported her so-called as a runaway on the January 10th at 8:30 a.m., then how was it that she was marked present and she wasn't even there? That's not a mistake. So were y'all able to hear it clearly, or y'all want to hear it again, or y'all good? But I just wanted to have that on my page for the ones that want to come and listen to this, because it's too many things wrong with this case on so many levels. If you didn't see her there when the so-called bell rang at 7:30, then why would you mark her present? See, it's things like that. I'll go back. Hold on. I gotta go back to the time. I gotta remember what the timestamp was. Right. Somebody said they didn't watch the Zoom ones. That's why this testimony got overlooked, because this is not one of the clear ones, but this is a very critical testimony right here. This was a critical testimony. Everything was a critical moment in this case. And it seemed like all the critical moments is when they drop the ball. Every time. It's so disappointing. Make no sense. So I'm gonna replay it. She get ready to come in. That's Shannon going out.
At this time, we can call Marilyn Lee.
Right, Miss Ree. Make no sense. Hey, Melanie. Yeah, Miss Ree, listen, ain't nothing too far fetched for me. Cause at this point, I'm telling y'all, it feels like this was very intentional. Everybody in cahoots with each other, on down to the teacher marking her presence. That is crazy. How she present, but she didn't come home all on the night after school. Mm-hmm. And you know why? Let me pause it because all of these all of these systems are in place for a reason. It is not to protect the people. They say that, oh, we the people. We here for the people. No, you're not for the people. You for the cult that you work for. So I don't put it past them that every single person in this operation was involved in Naziyah's disappearance to make all the evidence somehow disappear, or it's real, you know, staticky. The evidence is staticky. People not writing down what they supposed to, doing everything that they supposed to make sure that this case is very solid, very concrete. You know, even though it may seem like a small mishap, it's a very critical moment that they're missing out. You get what I'm saying? It's like, something not right. It's very sinister. Okay.
Thank you. Did you say your name for the record?
We're only,
And what do you do for a living?
I'm still at J.D. Clark School,
And how long have you been a substitute teacher at JD?
for like 3 years,
How long have you worked at JD Clark?
like 25 years.
I want to take your attention back to January 9th and 10th of 2024. During that time, and I guess the months leading up to that, were you familiar with someone by the name of Naziyah Harris?
Yes,
And how were you familiar with her?
she was a student at our school
And how long had you known Naziyah for?
since first grade,
So, and what grade was she in at that time?
8th grade,
On the 9th?
8th.
So you've known her roughly for 7 years.
Yes.
You said you're a substitute teacher at J.D. Clark. How do you get assigned to different classrooms?
If the teacher's absent or if they on prep, then I go to their classroom.
And were you in Naziyah's class on January 9th?
Yes,
And were you in Naziyah's class on January 10th?
no,
Sorry, were you the teacher assigned to Naziyah's class on the 10th?
no,
Okay, who was that teacher?
I don't know.
But you were on the 9th.
Yes,
And on the 9th, was Naziyah present in that classroom?
yes.
And do you remember, if you remember, what she was wearing?
I think she had a plaid jacket on and some blue jeans. It was like a winter jacket, but it was like plaid.
May I approach it?
Yes.
We're approaching what's already been admitted as exhibit 12. Do you recognize that photo, ma'am?
Yeah, that's all, yeah.
And that's Naziyah?
Yes.
And do you recognize when that photo's from?
No,
Okay. As part of your, if you are going to be a substitute teacher, do you have to take attendance for class?
yes,
And did you do that on January 9th?
yes,
And is there a form that you fill out or handwrite in or taking it?
yes, it's a one.
May I approach it?
Yes.
I'm approaching with what's been marked as people's proposed exhibit 31. We'll be counting it as 24. Do you recognize that document, Ms. Lee?
Yes.
And is that an attendance document from
Yes.
J.D. Clark?
Yes,
And is that for Naziyah's class?
yes,
And does that include the dates from the 8th to the 12th of January 2024?
yes.
Move to admit people's proposed 31.
Any objection?
No objection.
It could be amended as equals exhibit 31.
And on that document, does it say that Naziyah was present on January 9th?
Yes,
And how is that noted on that form?
a P,
Okay, that's it, present.
yes,
And does it say she was present on the 10th?
yes,
It does say she was present.
yes,
Was, to your knowledge, she present on the 10th?
no,
How do you know that?
because me and Larry are together every day. She comes to my room to get snacks and she was not there on the 10th.
So you're 100% that she was-
100% sure.
I got it.
Ross?
Let me see.
20.
So you said you were a sub at the school for 25 years?
No, I was in the store for 25, for like 4 years. I've been in the building for 25 years.
Okay, so what other roles before you were a sub?
A lunch aide, school facilitator, a parent educator.
Okay, but you reference seeing Naziyah almost daily?
Yes.
Okay, so even though you're a sub, you're always present in the
Oh, yeah,
building?
I'm always in the building.
Okay, and she comes to see you every day?
Yes.
What are those interactions usually like?
Most of the time, me and Naziyah, she comes, she pick up her breakfast. We talk in the hallway for a few minutes. She go to class, then at lunchtime, we see each other again because I have a snack bar in my room, and she usually come in there and get some snacks off the bar.
Okay, so when you say pick up her breakfast, is that part of your role?
No, that's not part of my role. That's in school. They have the breakfast sitting in the hallway, and they just pick their breakfast up.
Okay, but she stops by to see.
Yes, she stops by.
Okay, and did she do that on the 9th?
Yes,
So you were a substitute on the 9th,
yes.
and you said not the 10th.
No.
Were you a substitute prior to the 9th on the 8th?
I'm a substitute every day.
I'm sorry, her specific class.
I can't remember I was in her class or not that day.
Okay, so maybe not regularly meeting up to the 9th.
No. Because I think her teacher was there. Mr. Smith, I think he was there that day.
Okay, do you have an idea of how often you were a substitute in that specific class that year?
Whenever Mr. Smith wasn't there, I don't know, maybe once a week.
Okay, so it sounds like the school, maybe they don't use lots of different subs, or is it always you if she's out?
No, we have subs that come in, but I'm what they call a building sub, and I'm just placing that building. But
Okay,
like if there's 5 teachers out there, we might have 5 subs.
okay. So there could be subs other than you in that class,
Yes.
but you were there somewhat.
Yes.
So you got to know Naziyah pretty well between, and did you find that she was acting at all unusual that day?
On the night she came in, she was acting very unusual because she usually just eat. I gave her assignment, she did her assignment, she laid on the floor, which made me really suspect because she never does anything like that. And she said, Miss Lee, I need to go see the counselor. And I told her after we eat breakfast, I see if the counselor is there, but the counselor never came up to see her.
So does that mean that you told the counselor about the observations you made?
No, I've never seen the counselor because she never came up to see us. I guess she wasn't in the building that day.
Okay, does that mean you tried to ask her to come see you?
Yeah, I asked the security guard if the counselor come in because she sent her to my room, but she never came in.
Okay, so just the security guard.
Yeah,
Did you tell anyone about what you'd seen other than the security guard?
no,
And then Naziyah left at the usual time at the end of school?
yeah, at 2:40.
She got on the bus?
Yes,
So other than that behavior, she followed her usual routine?
yes,
And then I know you didn't sub the next day, but you were present in the building on the 10th?
yes.
Did you have any interaction with the police on the 10th?
I can't remember. On the 10th, I can't remember.
Did the police ever interview you related to this case?
They came in and they didn't interview me. They just, I think it was Officer Jackson. That's the only person spoke to me.
Do you know when that was?
I can't give you a date, but it was like in, once in October,
Okay, October of this past year, 2024,
yeah, 24.
and that was the first time.
Yes,
Okay, and the only time
until I got the subpoena.
until this is the okay. And you're saying it wasn't really an interview? Well,
No, it wasn't an interview. She just told me that I would have to come to court. That's all she said. She didn't give me no interview.
Okay, just to let you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, no further questions. Thank you.
Yeah, very good. You said in October-ish of last year, 24, did Officer Jackson talk to you?
Yes.
Do you know, does Officer Jackson work for the Detroit Public School Department or Detroit Police?
I think Detroit Police Department.
And that was the first time you were contacted?
Yes.
Another question.
Thank you, or that's the time, please, watch us that. Walking out of the way.
I just can't believe this. Do y'all know which episode to find the Roxy and her cousin? I probably need to go search for it on Mark D. Mark D's. I can't wait either. Keep it cute. And I would hope that they would broadcast it too. You say the aunt said the house is around the corner from the bus stop, not in front of their house like Shannon and Annette said. Can we look to see and show how far Javirus shop is from? Okay, yeah, I could show y'all. Um, might need to go get my notebook really quick, but okay, so to my knowledge, we could start at the shop. I'm gonna just share this screens. I'm already on the shop right now. Right, T. Right, the cousin Sierra. I think they said that's what her name is, Sierra. Well, let me pull up the maps real quick. Okay, so we at 9,000 Connor. This is right at the corner of Harper, by the gas station. Okay, let me zoom out. Well, this is a shop here. And you said y'all wanted to see how far the shop was from to Naziyah's house. Celiante, hey. So from the shop to Naziyah's house. T, I'll look into that. I've never had a chime. Okay, so according to my knowledge, okay, they live at Bedford, 5090 Bedford. Let me make the screen a little bigger. So from the house to the shop, it is about 7 minutes. If you take Warren O'Connor, see, about 7 minutes from Naziyah's grandmother's house. Now, said not the drug dealers. Hey, Sharonda. I'm sure I didn't chop that all up. Hey, Miss Young. You say, did they ask the teacher if she looked pregnant? I did not hear that question, but it sounds like she was feeling away if she was on the floor. She was having some pains. Now, why she was having pains like that? That's the question. Okay. So 7 minutes, right. But walking, it's an hour and 4 minutes. Walking from, let's say, Warren and Bedford area to the shop. It will be an hour and 4 minute walk. Okay. Right. Did say be there at 3. Right. And I was showing y'all yesterday that, remember, we thought that Annette stayed on the same side of Warren that the bus dropped her off at, but she doesn't. She stay on the other side she stay across Warren. So that would mean Naziyah would have had to cross Warren. If we're going to use the address that is last known of Annette's. I need to go to this. So we're going to zoom in on this so we can see real good. ahead and clear out. Okay. So this street right here, you see my arrow at where this blue is here? That's Warren. This is Bedford right here. This is the house that had the camera where Naziyah was walking past the house. This right here is where, I don't think y'all can see that good, where her bus stop let her off at Cornwall and 3 Mile, right here on this corner. Naziyah walk up here and cross here, diagonal. At first, we were thinking that they stayed here to the left if she was walking north up Cornwall. That's why she went this way, because either way it went, whether Jarvis was going to come pick her up or not, she would have still went to the right because the grandmother moved. So she down this way now. And then this is her house down here. Now, according to, what's his name, Cordell, they picked her up on Harper. So either she walked all the way to Harper, or he not being honest about where he picked her up from, where they picked her up from. Y'all saying maybe Jarvis gave her something to lose. Y'all know, I just think that is so stupid. Like, for him, like, why? I'm not saying he didn't do it. I'm just saying, because we clearly know that was a thought in his mind to do something like that, but it's crazy to me. It seemed like every route that he was going to take, she was going to wind up unalive, because how can somebody live through that? You say, no, alleged. All right. You say she would have passed painfully quickly. It's not a gradual thing at all. Oh my goodness. To drink antifreeze, that will cause a really quick transition. That's what y'all saying? And she say, or that STD he gave her. I was thinking about that too, Miss Young. I'm like, I wonder if he gave her something. And what could that have been a reason that she was saying she was going to go to the hospital in the text? Was she having some issues down there? Say, did you catch how they asked King about him and Shannon messing around in 2023? They asked him that on the on the stand, y'all. And I gotta rewatch it. Maybe I couldn't understand him clearly or something. I didn't hear that. I would definitely go back and listen to it though. Ms. Reese say, I feel you when you say that. It's crazy to me. Like, why would you do all of that? Makes me think if he really wanted to get rid of the baby or something. Yeah, it's just seem big dramatic, over the top. He said maybe it was Shannon who gave her something. Gave her something to drink or something. Mm-hmm. April said I think he was trying to get rid of the baby. But she was so far along. She was so far along. So what do you think? She still has to push it out if she about 5 months at that time, allegedly. Some people saying she was only 2 or 3 months. Right. Gave his own 4-year-old daughter the same thing. That's what I was thinking too. You say, yes, man, one of your majors before you settled on psychology was funeral science. And we learned about antifreeze there and how did, oh, okay. So Celiante is well informed of this and she's seen it happen. So it ain't too far-fetched for him to do something like that. But Celiante said it happens quickly. It's not a slow thing. It's not a slow transition. So maybe that wasn't what he did. Maybe. Christian said it doesn't surprise her at all. Yeah, Tiffany, we played that earlier this morning. Some people say it's AI, some people say it wasn't, but either way, it was entertaining. And honestly, I don't know. It don't sound too far from the voice recording they played when he was on the phone with Cordell while he was at the county and Cordell was out. I'm about to play that. Hopefully, I got the time already stamped. Some people say it was AI. So we didn't hear from you. So Tiffany says she don't think that was AI. I don't know. That didn't sound like AI to me either. But whatever. People gonna think what they want to think. At the end of the day, it ain't for me to convince you of nothing. I'm just a messenger. Okay. I am just a messenger. Is this the one? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna try to find this phone call because it seemed like this phone call was more clear on the actual courtroom cam versus the really clear footage that we see. Come on, where is the phone call at? Oh, here it is. Here it is. So let me pause this. Stop sharing that. If y'all need me to look up anything else on maps, just let me know. I'll go back to it. But if y'all go back to my other videos, we do a whole lot of map work. Okay. Definitely check them videos out. Okay. Sure is. No more.
And for the record, I am playing people's one.
Gotcha.
This is a one-time free 3-minute call from an inmate at Wayne County Jail. Your phone does not accept collect calls. This call has been provided by Telmate as a courtesy for friends and family. You cannot receive additional calls from this inmate until you set up a prepaid account. We can take your credit or debit card information over the phone and connect you immediately back to the call. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. Press 1 to accept all communications from this. Thank you for using Telmate.
My guy, what's up, man?
Not shit, man. What's happening?
Not shit, man. How you feeling? My bad, I missed your call. I was working like a motherfucker.
I figured they said you was up there banging, said the shop was banging.
Yeah, you know it.
What's up, my nigga? Who is that, son? What's up, boy?
You know it, nigga.
Hey, shit. Man, I'm calling, man. These bitches ain't put my money on my motherfucking books, bro.
Oh yeah, take a minute for them to put that shit on there. Even if you walked in with it, man, they be playing it crazy.
Yeah,
I swear to God, hey, you got a machine and shit. You show you straight. You need something. I gave you a couple $2 for you, did you?
Yeah, I had some money on my books, nigga. I came in with money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they put that shit on my hookup. I was looking on the little tablet. They talking about $0. That's some bullshit.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
How is it though?
Man, that's some bullshit. I'm in quarantine on this whole shit, bro.
Oh yeah, they got you on that quarantine flow for how long?
Yeah,
3 days?
I don't know how long, nigga. Shit, I'm about to be the only one in this bitch in my part.
You say what happened?
I said, shit, I'm about to be the number me and young enough in this motherfucker. Up in this bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
What you need?
Huh?
No, I was acting funny with that customer needs. Man, listen. You straight?
Yeah, I'm good, my nigga.
Huh?
I said, yeah, I'm good, Oh, shit. Yeah. You got Tashi number, right?
Yeah.
So, Dig, I'm gonna need you to call her one day, nigga, and get that truck up there, nigga. Get my phone out that back seat, bro.
Oh, man. All right.
Exactly.
Well, how about get the truck up there? What will tell her?
Tell her you fuck around and lost a card up there, too, when we was moving the radio.
Okay.
I just want to see. Now, listen,
It's where?
You have 1 minute remaining for this call.
reach behind that back seat.
It's where? Yeah.
As soon as you reach behind that back seat, bro, there's a box right there. Just straight behind the middle of that back seat, bro.
Okay, under it or in the back or in the back
It's
thing?
in the back, like right in the back of the seat, bro.
Okay.
On the second row.
I got you. And I need the key. You know you took the key. You took the key to the gate.
It's the same key.
I don't got that key to it.
Yeah, you do. It's the same key to the lock at the door.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right.
Yeah, it's the same key, bro.
Man, you know I got you. I'll put some money on the phone later, man. When I get around, baby, I haven't put the credit card. You hear me?
It's all if you need them on that, I call my wife and have her bring it up there to you.
No, I don't need it though. If you said the same one, I got it. So I don't need it right now anyway. Just when I get the scrap out of there.
Okay.
And were you successful in getting that cell phone from the vehicle, like just about to ask you to?
She came up here when I was
Wasn't there?
I don't know. That voice definitely sounded the same from the arguing that we heard in the text message. Okay, sound the same to me. It might have sounded a little sped up or something, but that sounds the same. And right, he did say wife. You got a fiance, a wife, girlfriend, baby mamas. He got every damn thing. He make Rolling Stone look like a saint. This man is crazy. And he really think he was a pimp. He really do. Listen to his tone and how he talked. Talking about these hoes ain't put no money on my books. Nigga, who is you talking to? And who is you talking about? I wouldn't have put nothing on his books. That's what made me think Shannon is up there putting money on his books and all the rest of them goofies is putting money on his books and visiting him and all of that. But yeah, I came in here with money. Boy, bye. You ain't getting out. Hey, Sade. Trying to say he not married. She did say Jarvis is not married. Yes, he is, girl. According to Jarvis, child, he got a wife and a fiance. Fuck you, mean. He said, yeah, but that's how he talk. He talking big shit. Like, yeah, what? I came in here with money. Fuck you, man. You good? You good? You need anything? Oh my goodness. She more mad that she got asked the question, is Jarvis married, more than she is about where Naziyah at. That bitch is crazy. Cause she waited her whole life to get proposed to by Jarvis. 5 kids later, you still ain't got the ring, girl. That's unfortunate, ain't it? I wouldn't want a ring from him if he was the last man on earth, I promise you. Yeah, sure they a mess. I listen to a lot of the interviews with the family too. It just, I don't know, something just suspect about the whole situation. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm not on Roxy's side. I'm not on Janelle's side. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm simply for the facts and the justice for Naziyah Harris. That's it. Now, if it aligns with the justice for Naziyah, so be it. You say you're going to get any of the trial? Of course, Melanie. Mm-hmm. You say no ring. Your niece took your man. He got a wife, fiance, baby mama, girlfriends. Terrible. Yeah, Tierra say she mutual. Yeah. Because I'm side eyeing the whole situation. So I'm not about to be told, oh, yeah, they ain't a part of it. They doing this and they doing that. You really don't know. People only show you what they want to show you on the internet. You really don't know. We don't know these people personally. We just speculating what we see and the facts that the court has presented to us. That's it. And according to the judge, she felt like perjury going on. So somebody lying even on the stand, making a damn oath to tell the truth. So say Roxy giving Black Lives Matter or opportunists, like, because for any of them to say that they didn't know that this was going on with Naziyah, that is a bold-faced lie. Even Jarvis' sister knew that he had a record. That's why she was panicky a little bit when she seen that little girl, Naziyah, getting in and out of his vehicle. And she asked him about the girl because she knew in the back of her mind what type of brother she has. So good that you got on the stand, but did you really have a choice? They subpoenaed all of y'all. None of y'all had a choice to get on the stand. Y'all had to get on the stand. So you don't get a cookie and, extra points for doing what you was told to do and had no choice to do. Because at the end of the day, you still got up there. Tijuana got up there on that stand and said she get her car fixed by Jarvis for free. That's motive for you to still deal with your pedo brother. If you really wasn't fucking with him like that, I wouldn't give a damn if he fixed my car for free. I don't fuck with you. Or your kind. I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not my brother. So that's just, I just look at all aspects of the whole case. I don't feel like any of them is innocent. The only innocent person in this case is Naziyah Harris and her cousin, the 9-year-old baby that got up on that stand and told the unfiltered truth about what she seen and did what she could as a child, got up on there and told the truth. That's the only two people that's innocent in this case. Completely. Everybody else was either opportunists, a part of the operation, money hungry, hated Naziyah one way or the other, chose drugs over their child, didn't want to heal, don't want to face the funk, don't want to deal with the fact that their whole family is sick. Like, I could go on and on. So I don't necessarily agree with none of them. I'm on the truth side. Exactly. I want the truth. That's it. That's it. And the truth gonna be the truth. And I'm pushing for the truth in this case, regardless of who it affect and how you feel. The truth don't have nothing to do with your feelings. Tiffany, if you look up an article, it's an article on Google that I read about what she said she saw. I'll see if I can find it really quick. Give me a minute. Ain't no size but the truth. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, you sit up there and watch Naziyah go back and forth to that car numerous times. Didn't take the initiative to ask her who she was. I would have asked her, knowing what I know about my brother in the back of my head. I would have asked her when she said she was walking behind Naziyah at a short distance. I would have sped up a little bit and asked her, "Hey, how you doing? Or what's your name? You okay? Or something? Say something." But no, you wanted your car fixed for free, so I don't feel sorry for you either. Period. I don't care how anybody feel about it. That's how I feel. Okay, so it says, they can't say they didn't know. They say, do you deal with your brother? You was that picture that I showed y'all with Tijuana. I don't know how long ago it was, but you was so happy in that passenger seat with your brother in the car, smiling and profiling. So ain't none of y'all innocent as far as I'm concerned. Let's see. Hey, Shaquille. She say all of them lied on the stand and withholding information. You withholding information, you still jeopardizing the case. Then again, it's probably how the questions was asked too. So I think they purposely ask questions how they ask questions to, save some things for trial. But I'm with the judge. She said it was perjury going on, then it was perjury going on. So it says here the preliminary hearing or examination for a man charged with murder of missing 13-year-old Naziyah Harris continued Tuesday. Jarvis is being charged with first-degree premeditated murder, second-degree criminal sexual conduct, and child sexual abuse activity. Okay. Was accused of sending. Okay. He was accused of sending explicit texts, having an inappropriate relationship with the teen, Naziyah Harris. It's 8 witnesses, including Naziyah's grandmother and aunt. Shannon testified that she did not suspect anything beyond an uncle-niece relationship. On Tuesday, one of Naziyah's young cousins testified about being in the room with another cousin while Butts took advantage and had sex with Naziyah. The cousin says it wasn't the first time she witnessed Butts coercing sex with the cousins. She testified that he tried to make advances toward her at one point, but she was able to say no after recognizing what he was trying to do. The teen adult cousin, Roxy, described seeing Butts in the court and hearing the allegations. So I guess they probably was talking to Roxy at this time. She said, I don't have any words necessarily for that, but obviously I have to be strong for my family. I have to be strong for Naziyah, and I'm putting my trust in the justice system. Interesting. So yes, that baby seen a lot. The 9-year-old became a witness because she seen Jarvis sticking his man part inside of Naziyah. She said she witnessed them having actual sex. And he tried to coerce her to join, as he already had done with another cousin. And that cousin could be his oldest daughter, allegedly. Okay, it could be, because that will be Marquita's daughter, who's the 9-year-old. That will be her cousin. His older daughter, Janiyah, that will be her cousin. So she could have been talking about her. I'm just saying, that's my opinion. I don't know. Or one of Shanna's kids, because Shanna said Janiyah and Naziyah was the ones that would go up to the shop. They should have had Janiyah get on the stand. Why they didn't have her tell her side? I don't know why they only had the 9-year-old. A whole incubus. Listen, very sick. He was that comfortable, Tiffany. Ain't that sick? He was that comfortable to do that because he knew nobody was protecting them children like that. Clearly, we seen in the other video. Let me play that for y'all real quick again. Clearly, we seen in the other video the current boyfriend of Marquita show a video while he was doing his interview with the content creator Brittany, that they just sit around and be on their phones all day. So they ain't paying no attention to these children, nor do they give a damn. Y'all want to play that real quick before I get off here? I've been on here about an hour. Y'all want to see that? The ones that didn't watch my last live? Y'all want to see Marquita's boyfriend interview real quick? It's crazy. Somebody said yes. Okay. If I get like 5 yeses, I'll play it. This is crazy, man. All right. Okay, I'll play it right now. I see y'all. I could go to my own video, play it. And since I got it on there now. Say you found one of the uncle's pages. The uncle has an elder daughter who's in photos with Naziyah. What's the uncle name? Anaya. What's the uncle name, Tiara? Okay. Well, they better get the summons in them children because they need to speak. So we're just gonna wait.
I don't want to say she goes to the casino because I don't see that. She is money hungry. I say that. She's money hungry. And a lot of stuff that everybody else is finding out, I'm finding out. But I'm able to put like 2 and 2 together because I get to see certain stuff that was in my face that I probably didn't recognize at that time. Now I can recognize. because I do remember when I first met them, Jarvis would pull up, and yeah, he'll come in sometimes he don't, but yeah, he will come in. And when the times he didn't come in, the kids would run out there. So he got 5 kids with, so they all run out there. But then Naziyah would go out there too. And I asked the one I was dating, I asked her, I said, why didn't Naziyah go out there? Like, that ain't her dad. But it kind of like went over my head. I just threw it out there. And to me, it seemed like maybe they tried to do better at hiding it because I'm a nosy person. Especially being that I opened my mouth and said, why is Naziyah going out there? It's like they probably cracked down on it. The reason why it kind of went over my head. Like, when I first met Jarvis, I just got this feeling like there's something about you I don't like. I could never pinpoint it because I didn't know, but I just had a feeling every time I seen him. We even got into it a couple times, and I'm just like, dang, maybe I should have just whooped on him. But it was just always something. I could never put it together. Never put it together. But now it's like, yeah, y'all taking up for him. Y'all still taking up for him. It's like, what's wrong with y'all?
So the other twin, I mean, does she, I don't want to say, does she talk, or is her and, well, I'm sure they're close, but after all of this, are they still close, or they just, like, have she,
She come over here now. Like, she's in the front room, dining room, smoking right now. Already, did we not talking for real because I already told her I'm tired of your sister coming over here. There's too much crap going on. I already got to deal with yours, like your mess. But your sister coming over.
Y'all, I gotta pause it. This man is holding his head. He is tired of the heresies. He is tired of thing one and thing two. God damn, I feel sorry for his ass.
Weird. And then it's like I feel like she's doing that to hide out because low key CPS got a little bit in their business, and she was over here at my house, and her mama called her, and they over here schooling each other on what Shannon should say to CPS when they call her. So it's like, yeah, y'all up to something. Get out my house with that. Like I don't even be a part of it at all. I ain't say this to their face, but it's like I made it known that, like, you gotta go. Bring your kids over here. We live above our landlord, so it's like you got extra noise, and then you in and out of our house. Like, people ain't trying to beat on you and shit. I don't need nobody thinking you live here. I already got to worry about her, and she a twin at that. So it's like,
I mean, it's a high profile case. I mean, everybody probably watching, and
they let these kids do whatever they want. That's why so many pictures, videos of Brooklyn on her mama page, because she just constantly on the page, dancing, doing stuff. And it's like, I asked her one time, I'm like, do you at least watch and monitor your page? I'm like, I know she on your page, putting it on your page, but you got to watch and monitor and look at who liking these pages. If it ain't family members, you need to kind of look at that. And you need to tell her that she don't need to be doing that. They kind of crack down on it, but she doesn't get on her kids like she's supposed to. They still do what they gonna do. And then me being like not a father to them, they don't listen to me. So it ain't like I really got to say so and stuff. We get into it. The kids and I don't meet before, so it's like I really keep my distance. So like I'm really a nice guy. Like I work.
This man is a prison in his own home. Lord help him.
Not too far from my house, so I'm either at work or at home. And then I get blamed for all kind of stuff, and it's like, do you see yourself? Do you see me? Like I'm trying not to care about certain shit, but then now I'm just like to the point where, yeah, I was stupid for even talking to you. Why?
So why?
Well, for one, I can't just like kick her the fuck out. It take time for, even though I'm kind of thinking of a plan to just move out on my own, but I'm really comfortable where I'm at because I literally work 4 blocks from my house, so I can work and literally walk to work. She stays on the east side. I'm always been on the west side, so in my mind, I'm like, she can go back where she came from because we're on the west side, you know. But I pay all the bills, so you might as well just go on about the business. Like, for real, because I don't even want to be seen with you. I don't. It's like the way I feel about the situation. I'm with the people. They sound exactly right, and then what I'm seeing in my face feels like everybody is right about y'all. Like y'all are too sneaky, and it's happening right in my face. I don't like it. But her baby daddy is not lying. He is not lying because like I was saying, I was going through hard times when I met her. That was my first time doing the dating app thing. I was like, let me meet me somebody. So I tried to meet somebody, ran into her. But when I meet her in the wintertime, I started like trying to stand over there more than I was staying at my own place. And then we kind of got serious, and I was like, well, let's get a place together. You know, it took about a year plus some for us to get a place together, but we kind of moved fast. But I was in that mind state anyway. I'm like, I'm trying to give me a place of my own. If you're trying to work with me, you know, I was in that mode of just let's work together. If you want to work together, I see that you work. You know, I was in that situation, so we ended up doing that. But now it's like, I don't know, it's too much. It's too much. But yeah, when they first came up missing, when she first came up missing, that's what they tried to put it off as, is missing. But she never once got up, went to the east side. She only went to the east side for work. And
Clearly we know Shannon did not do nothing, because we know the very next day after Naziyah went missing, she went down to family court to get some paternity tests on 3 of her children. So we know that to be true.
That was pretty much it. I even asked her to, when you go over there, stop at your mama's house, get some flyers, bring them on the west side so we can pass them out on the west side. Nothing. And then she comes out of nowhere, puts on her Facebook talking about Naziyah's been spotted and stuff. And it was like, I'm looking at her, I question her about it, but I try not to question her so much about stuff because I don't want her looking at me funny, like I'm just so much against her when I really am. But it's just like, I live with you. I can't really kick you out of this house because we both live here. You know, on the land, from the landlord's paperwork, it's on both of our names, so it ain't like I could just kick her out for real. But she's up to something. I'm already mad at her for what I heard that she already did, but I know she's a part of it because she stayed with her mama, and her twin are so tight. Like I know she knows something. She might not know about what happened to Naziyah. I give her that, but you've been in the situation of this is the reason why this happened to Naziyah, because you was there. It's like, I'm just trying to see what else is true because I'm kind of like everybody else almost. You know, they ain't talking to me and telling me certain stuff. They ain't gonna tell me everything. But if you think I'm wrong, I can literally walk past my living room and show you that they sitting in there.
Well, get your ass up and show us.
Yeah, you don't have to do that because
you gotta be quiet.
I'm on mute.
All right.
Y'all should see how big my ass is right now. I see one big bag. That's Shannon. Mm-hmm. That's Shannon, y'all. At this point, he don't care. At this point, he like, I don't care. I want them out of my house. I hope they see this video.
That's all they do. When I'm in there, they quiet. And when I'm back here, they whisper.
He in the house with ops.
So
demons.
You feel safe? I mean,
I'm a man. I feel like I can protect myself. I'm not worried. But my landlord's downstairs. They don't play no shit.
It looks like they be on the phone a lot. I mean, by who?
They do.
Look, they be on the phones watching us. They be watching us, watch themselves on our channels. That's what they be doing. That's how I know they know exactly what be going on. And they are choosing not to say nothing.
Are you not worried about them seeing this or seeing you talk?
No, because I'm at the point where I'm fed up with her shit. For real. Like all the lying, all the sneakiness. I could be in the bed and she's up in the middle of the night, her and her sister, whether her sister's here or not. They get up early as fuck doing, I don't know. They be on the phone.
Preparing for that pedo ring. What y'all think they be doing? They is really ambushing this man in his own house. He can't do nothing about it. He is a victim. At this point, this man is a victim in his own house. He can't find no peace at home. This is a shame.
On each other, whispering.
So
This shit's so irritating. What the fuck y'all was doing? I'm just tired of it.
yeah,
I could be in the bed and she's up in the middle of the night, her and her sister, whether her sister is here or not. They get up early as fuck doing, I don't know. They be on the phone with each other, whispering.
so
This shit's so irritating. I'm getting to the point. If you feel some type of way about me, I'm just like, so what? It's about this baby girl. Because y'all had no right doing whatever the fuck y'all was doing. I'm just tired of it.
yeah,
Somebody say
he
he need
work. So
somebody say he need a welfare check. Somebody need to go check on that man.
I mean, they haven't been at work because they scared to go to work. Or I ain't gonna say they scared to go to work. From what I was told, it's because somebody had posted where they work at because they work at the same place. So somebody posted online where they work at. So their job basically put them on like
a leave, yeah.
Yeah. So they just she been here and Shannon just been back and forth, but mainly here seeming like. But to me, I think it's something to that. The reason why she probably leaves from her mama house and come here. I think it's something to it, but I don't know because they don't talk to me like that. But I don't care if they is watching this. It's so what?
So do you know anything about King or the one that was?
No, I learned about King pretty much how y'all learned about King. I knew about a little bit about Jarvis, but they made like when I first met him, they did tell me about his personal interacting, but they put it off as if it was a lie, like he got lied on or whatever. And me not really like not paying too much attention. I'm just more trying to get know her and stuff. And it's like, okay, somebody lied on him. Okay, I heard stuff like that and happened before, but I didn't let that really like leave my thought. It was more like I don't have kids around you, so I'm good. But then it was just like these his kids, and I can't tell y'all what to do because y'all been dealing with this man 10 plus years. So it ain't like I'm just falling in line with the ladies that was already doing what they was trying to do, or CPS and say what they saw. You know, it was people in her family that was trying. They weren't none of the ones that live there.
Wow. So at this point, y'all just roommates. Y'all not.
I'm fine with that. I can handle mom. And when the shit get serious, because I feel like that's where it's gonna go. That's when she can find her somewhere to go. Because I'm not gonna be staying with a person that either can defend a pedophile or he was part of pedophile or whatever the case may be. You let your daughter get in that situation and not care. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to be with a person like that.
Wow, you really?
If it takes too long, I will find me somewhere. God always guides me in the right way. I feel like he set me here for a purpose, and this is probably the moment of me just to shed a little light on who I know is telling the truth. And when you was playing my man's or baby daddy, everything he was saying is the truth. He's speaking nothing but facts. And I've literally been at that house enough to be like, yeah, I know he's speaking facts because I seen this guy. I know for a fact that I don't like the guy. And I used to be in the back playing the video game, chilling in my so-called girl room, chilling, playing the video game. And then I hear his voice. I know he don't like me. So I would get up purposely just to show my face. Like, I'm here. I know you don't like me. That's how I know you be in the house. You be in the house so much. Now, all that extra stuff that he was doing, I didn't really see that because I really was minding my own business. It really wasn't my house to be in, for one. You know, so I would go where I knew I was belong, was in my girl's room. But she, you know, invited me. So I would kind of mind my business on that. But after a while, we got into it to a point where I was just like, just trying to be there so you would get annoyed with me and then leave, which was kind of happening because I ain't like him at all. My phone about to die. I need to hurry and put it on the charger.
So did you get along with the grandma, or have you ever met the?
In her eyes, she would probably say yeah, but no, I not the type of grandma I would ever get close to and be like, hey, grandma. She has a weird evil side to her. And literally, I painted the first house. I painted her first house like a lot of rooms. Didn't get paid for it, nothing. It was more of a, you're a man, and that's what a man needs to do, or whatever, being that you're handy. It was like that, but I didn't really trip at the time because I'm nice. I got you. I painted it. I ain't trip. But she's money hungry. She anything she can cut corners, she would do. And then all that food, like you got the refrigerator locked up. I understand you got 2 refrigerators, and one is a deep.
Y'all, don't make me rewind this, okay? I could have sworn this man said Shannon is the one that he's dating. And talking about the kids being in the house, the 5 kids, and they running out to Jarvis' car, and Jarvis coming in sometime. That was Shannon that we just seen in the living room or whatever, the table. They definitely did find a new pushover. Them the type of people that they like around. That's why they turn, isolated the other family members, because they start speaking up and things like that. The guy that was speaking is dating Shannon or her sister.
Oh, I'm finding out, but I'm able to put like 2 and 2 together because I get to see certain stuff that was in my face that I probably didn't recognize at that time. Now I can recognize because I do remember when I first met them. Jarvis pulled up, and yeah, he'll come in sometimes he don't, but yeah, he would come in. And when the times he didn't come in, the kids would run out there. So he got 5 kids with, so they all run out there. But then Naziyah would go out there too. And I asked the one I was dating. I asked her. I said, why did Naziyah go out there? Like, that ain't her dad. But it kind of like went over my head. I just threw it out there. And to me, it seemed like maybe they tried to do better at hiding it because I'm a nosy person. Especially being that I opened my mouth and said, why is Naziyah going out there? It's like they probably cracked down on it. The reason why it kind of went over my head. Like, when I first met Jarvis, I just got this feeling like there's something about you I don't like. I could never pinpoint it because I didn't know, but I just had a feeling. Every time I seen, we even got into it a couple of times, and I'm just like, dang, maybe I should have just whooped on him. But it was just always something. I could never put it together. Never put it together. But now it's like, yeah, y'all taking up for him. Y'all still taking up for him. It's like, what's wrong with y'all?
So how did the other twin? I mean, does she? I don't want to say. Does she talk? Or is her and well, I'm sure they're close, but after all of this, are they still close, or they just like have
she come over here now? Like she's in the front room, dining room, smoking right now. Already, did we not talking for real? Because I already told her I'm tired of your sister coming over here. It's too much crap going on. I already got to deal with yours, like your mess. But your sister coming over here, and then it's like I feel like she doing that to hide out because low key CPS got a little bit in their business, and she was over here at my house, and her mama called her, and they over here schooling each other on what Shannon should say to CPS when they call her. So it's like, yeah, y'all up to something. Get out of my house with that. Like I don't want to even be a part of it. Like at all. I ain't say this to their face, but it's like I made it known that like you gotta go. Bring your kids over here, Arlan.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna fast forward back to where we was at. I do get the idea that he is with Marquita and not Shannon, but Shannon comes over a lot because she's avoiding CPS and whoever else. The hoodlums might be stressing them out. They might be coming to their house. Who knows? So let me go back to where we were.
They want them the ones that live there.
Dang. Wow. So at this point, y'all just roommates. Y'all not.
I'm fine with that. I can handle my own. And when the shit get serious, because I feel like that's where it's gonna go. That's when she can find her somewhere to go. Because I'm not gonna be staying with a person that either can defend a pedophile or use part of pedophile or whatever the case may be. You let your daughter get in that situation and not care. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to be with a person like that.
Wow, you
But
really?
if it takes too long, I will find me somewhere. God always guides me in the right way. I feel like He set me here for a purpose, and this probably the moment of me just to shed a little light on who I know is telling the truth. And when you was playing my man's or baby daddy, everything he was saying is the truth. He's speaking nothing but facts. And I've literally been at that house enough to be like, yeah, I know he's speaking facts. Because I seen this guy. I know for a fact that I don't like the guy. And I used to be in the back playing the video game, chilling in my so-called girl room, chilling, playing the video game. But then I hear his voice. I know he don't like me. So I would get up purposely just to show my face. Like, I'm here. I know you don't like me. That's how I know you be in the house. You be in the house so much. Now, all the extra stuff that he was doing, I didn't really see that because I really was minding my own business. It really wasn't my house to be in, for one. You know, so I would go where I knew I was belong, was in my girl's room. But she, invited me. So I would kind of mind my business on that. But after a while, we got into it to a point where I was just trying to be there so you would get annoyed with me and then leave, which was kind of happening because I ain't like him at all. My phone about to die. I need to hurry and put it on the charger.
So did you get along with the grandma, or have you ever met
in her eyes, she would probably say yeah, but no, I not the type of grandma I would ever get close to and be like, hey, grandma. She has a weird evil side to her. And literally, I painted the first house. I painted her first house like a lot of rooms. Didn't get paid for it, nothing. It was more of a, you're a man and this is what a man needs to do or whatever, being that you're handy. It was like that, but I didn't really trip at the time because I'm nice. I got you. I painted it. I ain't trip. But she's money hungry. She anything she can cut corners, she would do. And then all that food, like you got the refrigerator locked up. I understand you got two refrigerators, and one is a deep freezer, but it looked like a refrigerator. And then she got like a den that's in the back where you got like certain foods that don't need to be really in the refrigerator. You got that locked up. But I'm not saying the kids don't eat, but you be having hella food. But you'd be mad at the kids if they do eat something. And it's like, let them eat that stuff because a lot of times some of that shit go bad because you just letting it sit.
I wonder if she had the pantries locked up. I mean, she had the refrigerator.
Basically, the den is the pantry. It's like nothing but food in there. Food, just a bunch of food, and it's like in the room. Like it would be the den, like where you can set up a TV and play video games for the little kids or some shit. A little small little room, but it's where she put her food, and she locks it up. But the kids eat like weird kid food. She'll make some shit sometimes that's okay. But the kids eat like some weird shit to me, for real. But she'll eat like steak, grilled steaks and shit like that. Eat good, but never really eating the same meal as the kids. Like hook the kids up to.
Well, are you gonna be okay after this? Because
yeah, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine.
I don't want you to tell too much. I mean, I know you still gotta, see and deal with these people.
I'm gonna be fine. I've been dealing with that crap this far. But I just know my head gonna think of something else, and I'm like, that's something else I wanted to tell her, but it's so much crap. It's just like you just can't think of it all at once. But, crazy. But
Do you think they
when everybody
was pregnant? I mean,
now that's crazy. At the very beginning, I was saying that I remember her showing me a video, and it was the one that's where she was dancing in the coat or whatever. And when she kind of turned sideways a little bit, soon as she turned sideways, and I ain't even gonna say soon as she turned sideways, I said this straight to Marquita's face. I said she looked pregnant before anybody was even talking about like she was pregnant. I said she looked pregnant. Of course, they denied that, but it's like I've met this girl. She is skinny. She's so little. I said, why she got this coat on, and then the coat even looked bigger.
Because normally when you petite, the hoodie will, kind of sag off you, especially in the stomach area. It'll, hang.
Yeah, that's true. But she got other videos where she wearing coats, and those don't look like that. But I don't know.
So have anybody ever reached out to you or asked you anything, as far as the police?
No, not really, because I've kind of been on hush mode and just observing, hoping that the police was on the right track and doing the right thing. I was trying to see what the trial was going to be like. I was just sitting back because I thought they really was heading in the right direction on what was going on, because there's a lot of attention on Shan already, so I know that would trickle down to other people. But I didn't want to be to this point, but now I'm to the point where it's like I don't care if I'm at this point. But back then, a little while ago, I wasn't trying to be at this point. I was just trying to really just observe, because I live with one and the other one comes over, so I ain't trying to be really at that point. But now it's just like something ain't right. Y'all doing too much whispering and sneaky stuff too. I'm getting uncomfortable.
Well, you need to pack up and go get a room or something. You say you don't feel threatened but child, ain't no way.
I call myself being smart. I just do me. You ain't gotta fix me nothing to eat, none of that. I will take care of myself. Real.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, at least
they probably was watching, but I don't even care. They be on to all this shit. They just trying to be nosy.
So do you think they still be on social media, going reading?
They don't be on their Facebook like that no more, because they're getting so much hate off of it. So, but I don't know what they be on, because they stay on their phones a lot. So I don't know if they really hurry up and get on Facebook for a hot minute. But I know they got other pages, because I only do Facebook. I ain't got time for all that shit. But I'm pretty sure that they got other pages on other shit, so they be on that shit too. But this shit's so worldwide, I'm pretty sure all their pages is getting some type of hate.
Yeah, that's why I'm I'm sure they're not on social media, because they don't want to see what people are saying. So
they don't seem like they really care. They're not really too fazed by shit. Even when she missing, y'all wasn't fazed by that. Y'all see how that went with some of the text messages and shit like that. And then when it became serious and it was more of we looking for a body now, they still nothing fazed them. I was more hurt than she was. Shit, I teared up and shit. I actually cried a couple days ago, just because somebody kind of made sense about some stuff that I had to wrap it around my head. They could be wrong too, but it still made me tear up. It was like this is sad. And then for me to be able to look at y'all and y'all don't have no type of feelings, it just make me mad looking at y'all. I don't know.
So do you know how old the grandma is, or do you?
I'm not exactly sure, but she's either 60 something, I want to say. But she did have a kid at 11 years old though. Now that's true.
I don't think she did. A lot of people were saying she was, I think, 40, 41.
I don't know. I just asked them yesterday, and I probably can find out from somebody else how old she is, from somebody that really would know. But
she probably act and look a little older because she's been through. But I don't know. By doing the math, they came up with 40s.
I gotta find out. If so, that's
But then again, her oldest now she can't be 40 because if you really think
right.
about it, yeah, she's 31. Then how old is Naziyah mom? And who?
Right. Naziyah mama got to be like in her 40s or something,
Okay, yeah, you could be right.
like high 40s.
I don't know what
Because
who was running with. She was 41. And I guess they was just doing it from a twins age, not knowing that she had other kids that were older than the twins.
right.
So I don't know.
Because I just found out about the oldest brother yesterday. Just being nosy, asking questions.
You talking about the one that called in into the station, the radio station?
I'm not no. I'm not sure. No, they couldn't have been him because they haven't talked to him in years. The oldest one, but the one that called into the station, that had to be either Fortino.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that had to be only him because the other brothers ain't been on no podcast or nothing. One brother is a cop. The other one just got out of prison not too long ago, maybe a year now.
Wait, they got a brother that's a cop?
Yep. I don't know his real name, but they call him Boo. He probably can't be nowhere near the investigation because it's a family thing.
Mm-hmm. He probably staying under the wraps.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, look, we gonna make sure you may have to go into witness protection or something.
Nah, I'm gonna continue to work. I don't think nobody, even if somebody do try to do something, I ain't worried. God literally been watching my back pretty much my whole life. When it comes to crazy people trying to do something to me, I've been blessed. I can literally say that. So I'm not really worried about it. I don't even feel like I need to leave out this house with a weapon. That's how I am. I see eyes, but I'm telling you, God just works in mysterious ways for me. So I'm just not worried. Whoever after me, they got problems. Something wrong with them.
Yeah. Look, you probably had the whole city behind you. If you do happen to speak up, so you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm getting to that point. I feel like I know who to go to. I've been following it since day one, and Mark DeAndre and Roxy been on it for real. And I might need to have a word with them. I don't know.
Yeah, they probably somebody gonna reach out to you if they chat and see a name and try to put two and two together. Somebody gonna reach out.
All I can do is make facts that I know is true. Especially what people is already saying. I'm tired of all the fake bullshit that people coming up with.
Mm-hmm. That's my whole thing. If I'm gonna get on a platform and speak on it, I'm gonna make sure that it's factual and source.
But I don't even know what to say because
I mean,
I ain't worried about her coming in the room because this is what they do. They don't stay up all goddamn day. She probably gonna come back here and check to see if I'm asleep, which I'm surprised I'm not. But I just can't stop thinking about stuff, so I know I'm not going to sleep.
Better not go to sleep. I don't see how you go to sleep, but now. Packed up my shit so goddamn fast.
I probably call my pops and have a talk with them. Oh, they probably sleep. I figure something out. I ain't worried about it.
So the kids are good though, right? They're not going to school at this time. They should be homeschooled at least, like going through this.
You would think they would do that, being that they is going through a little stuff here and there. Because
yeah, them kids need to be at least.
Her son just got into a fight basically over this Naziyah thing. So that she probably do need to like pull them out of school because kids is heartless. They heartless. They say anything.
Either at least move school districts. I mean, after this is all said and done, they just need to move out of Detroit, period.
Yeah.
Because it's just a high profile to even be in the midst.
Because I could just imagine like even if they only put Jarvis behind bars for this situation, I can just imagine y'all staying in Detroit and being in the streets. It's not gonna go well still. I could just see somebody recognizing you and just trying to do something just because they feel like you got away with something.
All right, well, I ain't gonna hold you up because I know you may have to go to work tomorrow and stuff.
Yeah, I do.
I don't want to put you on the line, but I'll most definitely keep you as a friend on Facebook.
Thank you.
You can message me if you ever want to talk, but
Look, I definitely, if I find some more information, I'll definitely let you know.
okay. Well, all right. It was good talking to you. You be safe.
Yeah, you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Y'all, what y'all think about that? I was trying to keep up with some of the comments. I need to be interviewing some people. I think I'll be asking some good questions. I won't just be sitting back like, like we gonna, I'm gonna help you remember everything you need to say. No, he need to talk to me. Forget Mark. He need to talk to me. Even though I do listen to Mark now, don't get me wrong. I do listen to I do listen to him when it comes to this case. So they lied on the stand. Yeah. Say straight to the penitentiary. Say how many kids near where Buzz lives and work? Yeah, we definitely do need justice for Naziyah. Driving everybody crazy. Dang, I wish I could find his Facebook information. I'm gonna have to go really snooping tonight. He basically said she looked pregnant. Y'all, I know y'all really think CPS is the better option, but CPS is not all that great either. Do y'all not hear the horror stories of CPS? They might be in an even worse predicament, going to random people's houses who also protect predators and things like that. So the real thing that they need to do that will actually be helpful and beneficial to these children is get them some mental help. They all need mental help. Because you can wind up with a clean house foster parent and they be mentally deranged and insane. So I don't necessarily feel like that's the best option to just, pull them kids out of an environment that they're used to being in either. They need help. Yeah, CPS was the problem to begin with. Yeah, now they plotting on how they can keep the kids because now they trying to figure out what could they do and say. Because now they lies is catching up with them. Who's speaking right now? It's me. Who page that you on? Who channel you on? It's me. I just came up for a little while. I've been on here an hour and 44 minutes. Make sure you catch the replay. If you want to get the full interview of Marquita's current boyfriend, and you want to hear the teacher testimony in court as well, I played that earlier too. Say Tijuana called the police. She called to get the detective's phone number, so it's not about doing what she was forced to do. It is about doing what she was forced to do, because she should have asked her to. I already explained my take on that. She called the detective. Okay, whoop-de damn do. You should have called the police when you seen that baby getting in and out of that car. Because at that point, they was going to come for her anyway. They was going to come for Tijuana either way it went. Don't you think they was going to find out that she was at the shop that day? Either way it went. So why not go ahead and start looking like you being cooperative with the situation? That's some bullshit. I don't think she didn't know. If she had a gut feeling, she's a woman. She has an intuition. That's why she asked Jarvis, who is that little girl? Because she knew she never seen Naziyah before. So she wanted to know, who is this little girl at this shop with these two grown men getting in and out of my brother's truck? Her intuition told her something. And not to mention, I'm sure she know when her brother lying. She know when he lying. Who mean King? I mean, what I said, Carmela. What you talking about? Who mean King? I didn't say King name. I just said, like, y'all think I call y'all detectives for nothing? You think I call myself spiritual detective for nothing? No, that means I'm encouraging everybody to critically think. Don't just side with anybody. Don't just automatically assume that everybody was innocent. Oh, because she contacted detective, that means she did the right thing. Okay, they was gonna call her anyway. They was gonna call all of their ass. They was gonna subpoena all of their ass regardless. No, side with the truth. Side with the facts. Don't nobody get a pass. They all dropped the ball. As far as I'm concerned, they all dropped the ball. Hey, Miranda, welcome. We got to have critical thinkers in the chat. We can't have people creating parasocial relationships with people through social media and through media, period, because everything is not always what it seems. Question everything. That's why I tell y'all that. Question everything, question everybody. Everybody guilty until proven innocent. I say all of that for a reason. Because I encourage y'all to critically think. Yep. And like I said earlier, Tijuana said that she was getting her car fixed for free. Listen to her tone at which she said that. I was going to wait. I was getting my car fixed for free. Okay, that was your motive. That was your motive. That's why you did what you did. I'm trying to keep up with the comments, and I'm cooking some rice too, y'all. So give me a minute. I didn't never say Jarvis' sister had anything to do with it. To not do something is still doing something. To sit back and let something happen, that didn't help the situation. That didn't protect Naziyah at all. You sat back, you asked your pedophile brother who this little girl was that you clearly stated had a little body frame. So you knew she was a little girl. You asked your brother, knowing your brother then went to prison for being a pedophile. You sat back, watched her go in and out of that truck several times. You walked behind her going into the store, did not question her at all. Even you. Let me calm down. Y'all know once I get fired up, I'm fired up. Let me calm down, child. Here, you can lay down. Somebody picking up what I'm putting down. I know somebody getting what I'm saying. I'm not saying she's guilty or she had anything to do with Naziyah's disappearance, but you choosing not to do nothing in that critical moment, knowing your brother has a record, knowing what type of person he is, he didn't just start being who he was in Naziyah's case. He been like that. He been like that. And according to the sister, they don't fuck with Jarvis. Tijuana said they don't fuck with Jarvis. But you was fucking with him to get your car fixed for free. So you fuck with him in some type of way. And you seen a problem and you ignored it. Cordell, he seen a problem, he ignored it as well. Because he's a simp. That's why. That's all I'm saying, Celiante. Everybody chose not to speak in those critical moments. That's not a coincidence. And everybody in my mind had a reason, a motive to not speak up in the moment. You see something wrong, speak up about it. How is it that a 9-year-old can have more guts than y'all to tell the facts when she had the opportunity to? She seen some things at the shop and Cordell didn't see nothing going on at the shop. How sway? Where was you at, Cordell? Where was you at, Shannon? How Annette don't know where the shop was at on Connor and Harper? How she don't know? But you sending Naziyah up to the shop to go clean up some man shop bathroom that I'm sure ain't even clean to this day. Fuck you mean? I don't agree with none of they ass. On down to that damn teacher, Mr. Smith. Whoever marked her present on the 10th. Why would you mark her present on the 10th, knowing she wasn't there? Why the teacher who we did listen to that got up on the stand and testified said she's so used to Naziyah, she know Naziyah so well, you seeing Naziyah hit the floor in pain and ain't call her parent, ain't call a relative, ain't call 911, hell. Call the damn ambulance, call somebody. Like y'all just seen this and just did nothing. That's what I mean. Go off the facts on what they say. Go off of what they're telling you in these testimonies, not how you feel. Who told the security guard, Melanie? That teacher? The hell is security guard gonna do? I played that earlier, Carmela. Just watch the playback. I played it twice. The teacher told the security guard, okay, so who the security guard tell? I guess that's gonna come out in the trial. Because they didn't even ask Annette and Shannon about her falling in the school in pain, curled up on the floor in pain. Nobody called. You telling the security guard that she's in pain for what? Call the ambulance. Call her parent. That's not normal. How is it that my children that's in elementary school can call me on the phone if they not feeling good themselves. They call me. They teachers let them call me. And they're in elementary school. You better call me if my child not feeling well. I can hear it in their voice if something going on, if I need to come get them or whatever. Have them call me. Don't not inform me on what's going on with my child. They need to get all of their records. All of their records, they need to get them. That's going to tell a lot. No phone records. What you say, Tim? You said this would have been a whole different story. Let me go up. You say you believe in that moment Naziyah was finding herself above her head, but when they didn't help her, she went on with the plan to meet him. She had went to the office. The pregnancy would have came out. And that's my thing too. I like the teacher. I'm pretty sure if we can look back on those pictures and tell that she was pregnant, the teacher said she knew her since she was at first grade. Then you knew she was pregnant too. They all knew that she was pregnant. Josiah, thank you. No, it was a whole lot of stalling going on, a whole lot of delays. It was a lot of delays in Naziyah's disappearance. A lot of stalling. Like somebody said, withholding information, not being prompt in how you respond to an emergency situation with the child. That got it, that worked with Detroit Police Patrol, the black guy, the big fat guy, talking about he was about to retire the next day. His attitude was so nonchalant, so careless. He said he had interviewed 2 students, never had them write a statement, never took notes. Houseway, you think that's ironic? None of this is ironic. Oh, I was gonna retire the next day. I told you. Oh, so we supposed to give a fuck that you was gonna retire the next day. So that means you get a pass for half doing your job. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Right, that a cop is in the family. How ironic is that? There may be some more charges coming out. We're just speculating at this time, sharing our thoughts and feelings. I do know some charges was added. Yep, it was the February 13th, Carmela, but still, that was a whole damn month later. Month and some change. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Detroit Police Patrol is not the Detroit Police Department. Why was y'all withholding that or holding on to that case for 30 days? Why? Y'all done lost camera footage in 30 days because most cameras re-record over in 30 days. So ironically, y'all waited 34 days to go retrieve some camera footage that you know ain't gonna be there. Crazy. But y'all was quick to get Tasha truck to get his phone out the back seat. They was quick to do that. She said they got her truck. They got a warrant to search her house and truck before she can even hide any damn thing if she wanted to, basically. I heard that they still have their children. They have not been removed. Right. But see, we'll like I say, we'll know at the trial if they really got that camera footage that they needed to have. Because a lot of this, it's not making sense. Yep, that was the truck that was his truck he was supposed to get the phone out of. That was Tasha, his so-called fiance truck. Yep, they ain't just found out Jarvis was like this. Jarvis just been in environments where he felt comfortable being his demon self. That was it. Jarvis been a damn demon since a child. Don't nobody just randomly start being how they are as an adult. That's some shit that's been enabled in you as a child. Meeting them women that's got you feeling like you the prize and you can do whatever the hell you want to do to me, and I just accept it. His family know exactly who he was, whether Shannon and them knew or not. They knew too. His family knew. He definitely could have touched his own siblings. Even though Tijuana is older than him, but somebody touched him. Somebody could have touched Tijuana. Who knows? That's what they say, Kim. He was 13 when he had his first child by a grown woman. He definitely give Robert Kelly vibes and Diddy, for sure. Don't y'all know that was a sex ring going on? A pedo ring? Same thing here. Yeah, by a grown woman when he was 13, allegedly. That's why he ain't gonna be the only one that's gonna be exposed. It's gonna be more of this happening. Because that's just the time that we in right now. Divine law and order is at play. It's at hand. It always been. It always been, but now we get to see it in real time. Now we get to see it. Tijuana is Jarvis' big sister, the one that testified. Tijuana Butts is Jarvis' big sister. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they say his mother friend. Oh, she did go to prison for messing with him. I didn't have a scoop on where she was today, but all I heard was that the child got taken away. But I didn't know if she had went to prison. And her son, I played a video on one of my lives before too. Her son was on a live on TikTok talking about his mother that Jarvis got pregnant and how much he can't stand her. So the brother said his mother. The brother, the brother said his mother. That doesn't mean that's Jarvis's mother. that could be Jarvis's mother friend. Because the guy that was talking about Jarvis getting pregnant, the lady pregnant at 13, was not related to him. I just made it was for my dog, Melody. I made some rice for my dog. Go with her food. I don't even know which live it is on my page. It's really short. I'm gonna have to add some clips to my page with certain things so y'all can see just the video of that part. I'm gonna work on doing that once I charge my phone and stuff. Yeah, they all are weird. Hey, Noel. My TikTok is Spiritual Detective. Yep, it does, Bex. Yep. And his attitude was so diabolical too in that situation. It was crazy. It was insane. And then his brother got up and testified against him, and they look just alike. They look just alike. I'm like, damn. Oh, y'all probably hear that water in the background. That's my fish tank. But y'all, my battery finna die. I'll probably get on live sometime tomorrow. Okay, I appreciate y'all stopping in. Hey, K2 Hoop. He said Jamaica they found. When them spirits link up, this is exactly what it looked like. Oh, you said you thought I was frying chicken. Yeah, no. Oh, it was just ironic because I was cooking some rice. The guy hugging Naziyah in the TikTok, I also covered this in my last video as well. His name is Eric Bethel Gamble. He is said to be the uncle of Naziyah, which will then make him Annette's brother, allegedly. Another, yep. He a tier 3 S offender. Tier 3 S offender. Yes, see you later, Tiffany. Thank you. I keep coming back because y'all keep showing up. We in it together. I appreciate all of y'all. I really do. All the likes, all the shares, all the subscribes. If y'all want, y'all can follow me on TikTok. If you want to send me a message, you can email me as well. All of that should be in the description. Okay. Donations are welcome. I appreciate it all. Apparently, they've been seeing a lot these days. It really just depends, Melanie. It really just depends. But lately, when I first started, it was late. It was like around 12 a.m., 1 a.m. These past couple of days, I've been going live about 4 or 5. Shoot, we was up early this morning too at like 4 a.m. I got on. It was a couple of hundred of us in here. Thank you, Josiah. Josiah. Sorry. Thank you. You wonder how Jarvis' mother feels about this? His sister Tijuana said that they was raised by their grandmother. So their mother is not in the picture, according to Tijuana. So Melanie said she was here with us at 4 a.m. Yeah. Thank you, Momo. Somebody say we don't want to subscribe. I guess my mods be going in the comments to subscribe. We don't want to subscribe. Everybody don't want to get the notification. Okay, if you don't want to get the notification to my channel when I upload videos, you don't have to turn the bell on. If you want to know when I'm live, okay, because I really would appreciate if y'all come to the live, okay? If you want to get that bell notification, turn the bell on. You can still subscribe and not get every notification if that is an issue. Definitely, NS. Which Roxy video? I've seen a few of hers. Definitely, Melanie. Definitely. The whole both families, all of the families was trauma bonded together. They was one mind. They all got that deep rooted incest going on and mother issues. TikTok is the same as my name, Spiritual Detective. Spiritual Detective on TikTok. The conference is March 7th. Jamila, the conference is March 7th. They was originally saying the trial was going to start March 7th, but according to Roxy, they might push that time out. So they're just calling it a conference. Thank you, Josiah. So March 7th, we're going to definitely be tuned in. Just hoping they put the footage on YouTube or somewhere. TV. Said somebody talked to the sub teacher at the school. She said nobody even talks about Naziyah, no awareness, just nothing. That's not surprising to hear. That's not surprising to hear at all. You say you found me, Tiffany. Good, good. When is Diddy trial? That I do not know. Hey, Denise. Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that the school is not worried about Naziyah, thinking about Naziyah, none of that. It's not surprising because everybody that is connected with her seems to be carrying that same spirit of carelessness. Those same women that think that it's Naziyah's fault are probably the same women that don't want to deal with the fact that their uncle, their father, their brother, their cousin did the same thing that Naziyah got done to her. So instead of dealing with their problems, they want to blame the victim, just like they're probably a victim. It's called delusional. It's called delusional. Melanie, what you trying to find? Oh, she's going to go to trial, get a jury. You say nobody acknowledges her disappearance. Should the school be talking to the children about this problem? The school should do a lot of things. That'd be too much like right if they start talking to the children about that. But they can put other things in school that don't have nothing to do with anything. Especially when it comes to other kinds of sexuality. Y'all want to talk about that. Y'all want to influence children in that way, but you don't want to set them up to be able to protect themselves from offenders. The system is backwards, ass backwards, y'all. Yeah, calling children fast and grown. That's stupid. Children are a product of their environment. Literally. They literally repeat what they see. So if she fast, just imagine what her aunties and her grandma is. And a lot of times matrix agents, they have misplaced that word anyway, that word fast onto children. That's called projecting. How you look at a whole 2-year-old or a baby and call them fast because they doing what? My grandma used to call me fast. And I used to be like, I'm thinking to myself, what does that even mean? How am I being fast? Like fast heifer. What is that to say to a child? Because you look at them some type of way, because your perception is distorted, you want to project your demons onto that child. How y'all think generational curses transfer to the next generation? By way of the adults projecting onto the children. That's how. Then what? She started to become exactly what they were speaking and cursing her with. Everything that they were cursing Naziyah with by way of their mouth, their tongue, she became that. And they sealed it with that demonic prayer every morning. It's called a spell. Mm-hmm. You said they used to say that about you, saying you would switch when you walk. You say your neighbor looked at me and said, girl, don't claim that it's not your fault. Right. It's not your fault. I was telling y'all the other day, when my mother was around my daughter, she wasn't even 2 yet. She was almost 2. And she had on like some leggings. And her butt was looking a little big, especially because she got the diaper on. And she responded like, oh, look at her butt. Look at her butt. And I'm like, what you mean, look at her butt? Why are you even visualizing a baby like that? Why are you worried about what her butt looked like as a toddler? But it's things like that. What it showed me is that they did me the same way. At a very young age, they start extremely early trying to tear away at your confidence and your sense of self. They start at a very young age. Y'all not about to have my baby feeling some type of what's the word? Feeling some type of way about her body. Because you look at a little baby body and think that she looks shapely or whatever as a toddler. Weird. Hey, Keisha. Yep, you either break it or you continue that curse. Yep. You said it won't be the same judge. Case will be assigned. Yeah, it won't be the same judge. It's going over to Frank Murphy. Anyone sexualizing kids, you cuss them flat out and no contact. Right. And these are the reasons why I've went no contact with my family. Like things like that. They constantly judge children. They constantly triangulate children against each other in the family. They play favoritism. My family have very, very colorist mindsets too. Like your skin complexion matters to them. All of that. I don't want nothing to do with any of that. Chain on the fridge, yeah. Yeah, but she can't be the trial judge. Guess we'll have to see. Guess we'll have to see. Don't y'all doubt it though. I'm pretty sure that Judge Aaliyah know who this judge about to be. And it's gonna be more than one judge behind the scenes making judges about this case too. They gonna all come together. So you might just see one judge, but that don't mean they not at that circle table talking about it together. Yeah, once you become a mother, yeah, that's the sacrifices that you make. That's what Shannon and her siblings is not willing to do. They're not willing to challenge their mother's colonized mentality and slavery mindset. Instead, they condone it, or they just go along with it. They enable her. Everybody around Annette is a flying monkey. Everybody. Is doing everything she's saying. Bow down to her. Don't have a voice. You see how weak Marquita was on that live when the grandma was Marquita or Shannon, it was one of them, when the grandma was cussing them kids out and they thought that was normal. Well, I could feel her energy. She know it's not a good or normal, but she still justified it in that moment by saying, yeah, we got to get these kids together in the morning. But you know it's wrong. Your spirit tells you that it's wrong, but you go along with it because you're afraid of your mother. You're afraid to stand up for what's right. So y'all pass the curse on. Well, they need to really look into verbal abuse. That's verbal abuse. You got verbal abuse. You got physical, psychological abuse. There's abuse all up and through that house. Yes, very enmeshed with their mother. That's why I talk about the Matrix mother archetype, because the Matrix mother archetype wants to have enmeshment relationships with her children so that she can control her children. That's what she wants. Dominance and control over her children. They become her flying monkeys. And the moment you step out of alignment with what she raised you to be, now you're hurt. Now you're the problem. They know if they stand up for what's right against Annette, they know that their mother is going to disown them. Annette is going to disown all of their ass. So I wonder if they were sexually abusive. He left for a reason. And Naziyah called it a hellhole or something. She referred to it in some way like that in the text messages that they read in the court. So she definitely wasn't happy in that house, and neither was Vari. I don't know, Darlene. I don't know why she did half the things she did. Hmm. All right, y'all. You said it goes further back than Annette. Yep, it goes back to her mother. They say Annette, when she got pregnant, she went to stay with her grandmother because I was trying to figure out why her oldest son last name is Gamble. And they said that they call her Grandma Gamble. Her last name was Gamble. So they must have named that baby, raised the baby. Who knows? Who knows? The bottom line is they covered up for Annette when she got pregnant. They covered up for the predator that got her pregnant. And then it goes beyond that. It probably happened to her mother. It probably happened to her grandmother. Then so on and so forth. How you know my phone on the charger? Hey, y'all funny. You say that's right. She sure did call it hell her. She did. So that means she knew it was not a safe space for her or them children. And then y'all pay attention to that video where she was cussing them out that morning. How Naziyah was standing there holding them two children's hands the whole time. She didn't move. She stood there the whole time. She knew something was wrong with that grandma. Shelly. Yeah, I know. That's why I keep saying, all right, all right, all right. As a village, you're supposed to protect your child. Yep, your child or not. That's what Spirit was telling me. Spirit says, humanity lost its humanity when we started to believe that we are not responsible for the well-being of others. So what that says to me is that's what true community is. When we are concerned about the well-being overall of people, and especially children. Especially children. It's not about being nosy. It ain't about being nosy. It's about exposing the darkness within the family dynamic and system and protecting the children and the community. Instead, now most people are have a mindset or adopted the mindset of, me. It's just about me and mine. Everybody's surviving. You said, girl, please tell us. Y'all want me to go? This history is deep. That man in the other video, when Naziyah. Yeah, y'all, because I will get to talking again. My phone hiding everything. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go, okay? I really appreciate y'all and all that you do. Thank you so much. And be mindful of your thoughts. They become your beliefs, and your beliefs become your desires, and your desires become your destiny. You have the power to control your reality by way of thought. All is mind. All is mind. Okay? I appreciate you. You're welcome, Noel. Bliss all of you. Blessings to all of you. Have a great night. To those that catch this after play, we got 333 in the chat. I take that as a confirmation. Okay. Those that catch this replay, good night, good evening, good morning. And I'll catch y'all next time, okay? Love y'all.